Hi, my name is Reka Morve. I'm a psychologist. I'm going to talk to you today about how to keep a conversation going with the right questions. Not everybody is a good conversationalist, but this is a skill that you can definitely build up, and practice is the key. So, don't be afraid to take those opportunities to go and talk to people and try to develop these small talk conversational skills. Asking questions in a conversation is a tricky thing because you don't want to seem completely unnatural. So, if the conversation seems to flag and kind of drop down and you're looking around for something to say, coming up with a completely unrelated question will seem pretty unnatural. So try to keep with the flow of the conversation, and if you do ask a question, try to have it somehow related to the topic that you were talking about previously. Because, for example, if you were talking about last week's party and then all of a sudden you have nothing more to say and you say, well, so how about this weather we've been having? That's a pretty obvious sign that you have just run out of things to say. Also, in these situations, you might want to consider that maybe it's time to end this conversation, and so you need to practice skills to end the conversation, because if you have nothing more to say, then maybe it's not worth continuing the conversation. Another skill that I think is worth developing is how to be silent together, and I think we've pretty much lost this skill. But if it's somebody that you're pretty close to, a friend or a boyfriend, so not somebody casual at a party, then I think it is worth developing this ability to be silent together and to be comfortable being silent together rather than asking irrelevant questions just to keep the conversation going.